What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin Podcast. Want to give everybody just notice that, yeah, we out here today with one of the soon-to-be legends, whether it's something that you done heard him say about on his social media accounts, or whether it's the next upcoming film that you might see him starring in. You know what I mean? We got Charleston White on the platform today. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, what's the deal? And shout out to Careful and Careless on the hat. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. And Mr. White, what's the deal?
Say, man, what's up, California?
What's the deal?
What's up, West Coast? What's up, California? I
Hell
think
yeah.
this the first California West Coast platform I done been on, man.
And you know it's crazy. This is gonna be the first one that's gonna show you the love and the respect that we see. You know, real niggas that's not associating with the
Already,
you know the hoopla.
God damn it, let me kick my shoes off. Yeah, I got my
Yeah,
foot
man.
real
Yeah,
tight,
man.
man.
Relax. You know this all love coming on this direction. You know what I'm saying? Hey, niggas been hating my platform and my perspective and my point of views for since I've been doing this. So it comes with it. You feel me? So I just appreciate that I can have somebody of your stature and your realness that could be on the platform with us this evening. You feel
Yeah,
me?
That's what's up, man.
Hell yeah.
I reciprocate the same energy back to you, my niggas. Yeah,
Yes,
straight up.
sir. Yes, sir. I
Actually,
appreciate it.
we've been dialoguing.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Oh yeah.
prior to we get here. So I don't know what you go ask. I don't know
Right.
what you're for. I just feel like I probably met. I'm being introduced to a like-minded, like-hearted, like-spirited brother.
Yes,
So
sir. I appreciate that.
yeah, and so
Yes, sir.
we don't agree on everything. But we shoot for the same common cause. The betterment of our people.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I appreciate that, man, because yeah, of course, everybody that get a conversation with you on as far as um what you done said and all that stuff. I don't really want to start there. I want to start like what made the Charleston White that people are starting to know today? Like, how did you become what you are now? Like, what did you go through? Did it was it easy? Was it hard? Was it just a part of the game? How was it for Charleston White growing up?
What if you want to know what got me here now? Uh, wasn't my childhood.
Right, right,
I probably had it and have one of the better childhoods, homie, that I know of anybody in my circle, and I know a lot of people. I don't know many people who had a better childhood than me.
mm,
My mother was very very financially stable and well off. I don't know poverty. I don't know what it's like to be poor. I've never been hungry where I couldn't eat. I don't know what it's like to come home and our lights off. I don't know that. I don't know
right,
certain.
right, right.
Yeah, I don't know that shit, nigga.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was just talking. I was just talking to my grandmother, who allowed me to live that same truth too.
yeah,
Where
nah,
I didn't have to go without and all that too. Yeah, yeah,
no, man. I come from growing up in a childhood with my own room,
yeah,
my own room,
yeah.
a bunk bed, nigga. This was
Right.
unheard of to have a kid in the 80s. I was born in 77. Nigga, in
Yeah.
83, 84, I had my own room. When I was in the third grade, I had my own phone line
Right.
in
Right.
my
Right.
room. My brother had his own phone line. So it wasn't mama getting on the phone saying, boy, who is this on the phone? It was her walking in the room saying, get off the phone and unplugging the phone and taking it out the room.
That's a
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? So not only I had a bunk bed and then I had a desk. So I felt important as a kid. Uh, I struggled because I lost my eye growing up. So those were self-esteem issues. But the
Right. Right.
environment and the nurturing, I've never been abused. I wasn't molested. I ain't never, my mama wasn't beat on by men. I've never seen my mother drunk. I've never seen my mother high on drugs.
Yeah.
My mother wasn't a cursing mother. She had boyfriends, but I've never seen a man come out my mother's bedroom. So now, nigga, I come from the strong them strong sisters
Right,
from the
right, right,
60s
right.
and 70s, 60s. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
homie.
And
Uh,
and and and
and the most important thing, homie, I never heard my mother say anything bad about my father.
that's a
I
bar.
never heard my mother say anything bad about my father.
Yeah. That's a bar. Yeah. And I want to touch back to the era that you grew up in, and then you saying that you lost your eye.
Yeah,
Um, that says a lot to me because back then it was way tougher as far as being a kid around other kids. They call it bullying now. Back
yeah.
then it was just you getting jonesed on, they roasting you, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
let me just not just that aspect of it. Back in those days, technology wasn't what it was.
mm,
You know how hard it was for a nigga to get a prosthetic limb or an eye? Most niggas who lost a limb couldn't get his eye replaced. So
right, right,
most niggas who I saw lost their eye in the 80s, they don't have a prosthetic eye, homie.
yeah,
Can you imagine the cost of this? Back then though. So
yeah,
I had over 9 eye surgeries. This ain't cheap, nigga.
right. Now, hell no.
I had over 9 eye surgeries. I got to go to an eye specialist to have this made. And it's only one or two. It was only one in the whole country back then.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? So now, homie, I'm a well nurtured and taken care of kid.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
nah,
No, no.
homie.
I mean, I can see it.
So,
As
so
far
let
as just what you talk about and what you're doing.
me get my dental work.
He
I
said I
always
got.
get my natural teeth.
He
Most
said I
niggas
got my
didn't.
teeth in the
Most
back.
niggas had caps.
Yeah,
You see what
yeah,
I'm saying? Nigga, I
yeah.
got great. So we went to the dentist regularly. So nah, homie. So nah, we sat at the table and ate dinner together.
Right.
So nah, homie. I come from the last of I come from the last of the strong black mothers before crack came, or the man came and ruined the household. See, because
Yeah,
in the 60s, in the 70s, let me just say in the early 70s, it was prideful for a lot of men to go find a woman who was getting government assistance and you beat her, just lay back and play on her.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mother never became government dependent. We never received food stamps.
Yeah, because that becomes a dark tunnel
Yeah,
to take
we,
to
we, we,
just
we never
yeah.
we never lived, so we never became my mother never received no government assistance. She worked 2 jobs. And then in the early 80s, she landed a job at General Motors.
Oh yeah,
So
oh
back
yeah.
then, homie, they was putting in $500 to $600 to $700 a week.
Right.
That was great money in
Hell
81,
yeah.
82. Nigga, that was hell of a money. So we literally went from rags to riches.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and my mother always instilled good morals. You do right because right is right. You do
Right.
right because right is right.
That's a
You do
fact.
right because right is right.
Yeah, I
You
always
know,
say that. I always say that's what my platform is about. Is we don't focus on what you look like, your race, your background, your ethnicity is right, wrong is wrong.
yeah.
Good is good and bad is bad. So
So so
that's
it's
what we,
so so if you do wrong at school, you get disciplined. So the
yeah.
worst thing you can do at school is go misbehave, is have bad
Hmm.
citizenship.
Yeah.
So not only that, yes sir, yes ma'am, no sir, no ma'am. We didn't say yeah, huh? When mama said something, we didn't say huh. Yes ma'am.
Right.
We was dressed. We was well dressed.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
You had to take pride in how you stepped out, especially when I
when
was
you got
growing up
out of
with
school, when you came home from school, you took your school clothes off.
yeah.
You had play clothes and you had school clothes.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You now when you
Yeah.
come home, you take them clothes off, and you better not get caught playing in your school clothes.
Yeah.
When you sit down to eat, you pray over your food.